folks, this is Aitana from inspiredtorise.com, and today we have the Lenovo K3 Note here with us for an initial hands-on preview and first impressions of this device. As you can see from this first glance of this device, the device has a really nice finish on the sides. There is a really smooth finish, and the back has a polycarbonate plastic type finish. And as you can see on the right hand side, we have the volume rocker as well as the power button, and on the back we have a dual tone flash, and the Lenovo logo is prominent on the back. Apart from that, the camera is housed on the left hand side top edge, as you can see, and there is the micro USB port over there and the 3.5mm jack. Apart from that, and on a whole first glance, the phone is really nice, solid in hand, and it's a 5.5-inch display device, so it feels really great in hand. The finish of the phone is overall is really great, and you can see that hole over there, which is the microphone, the camera microphone, and apart from that, you also have the small speaker grill over there, which is visible. And let's just show you some of the other things about this device. The 3.5mm jack is over there, and this device is was launched earlier by Lenovo, but has been launched here in India today itself, 25th of June. So the Lenovo device, the K3 Note, ships with the custom launcher by Lenovo, which is visible without an app drawer and is a single page layout, just like the Xiaomi's MIUI. Or apart from that, you can also it gives you a slight impression of iOS, but all of these similarities aside, there are not much similarities in terms of software or looks, and the device comes with Android 5.0 Lollipop. And as the build number and version is visible here, we will just give you a short preview of the Android Lollipop. And keeping all of this aside, the device is somewhat slightly heavy with a weight of 150 grams, and it is a dual standby device, micro SIM, and the device is 4G enabled, of course. And as is visible from this image, the device comes with Dolby surround sound, and there are a lot of other options in the simple toggle that comes in Android Lollipop. After going down, after just swiping your hand down, and the camera of the device the front camera is a 5 megapixel camera, 4-piece lens camera. So the 5 megapixel front camera is really great in terms of capturing details, and it comes with automatic beautification, as is visible from my forehead, because there are no pimples on my forehead right now, while actually my forehead is actually full of great number of pimples. So the beautification feature works really nice. That's what we want to tell you, and we would see more of the camera later, as now we would just move forward to a small gaming test on this device to see how well it stacks up against all of the other devices out there. And this device comes with a MediaTek MT6752 octa-core 1.7 GHz Cortex A53 processor. So it is a true octa-core processor, so you need not worry about overall performance, because people always think that MediaTek versus Snapdragon, Qualcomm Snapdragon chipsets are better, but that's not the case always. In this case, the MediaTek processor performs as good as the Snapdragon counterparts, if not better. So we would just play this game for you, and you can easily see the frames, so you can easily gauge whether the performance is as good as on the flagship smartphones or not. And so we have begun this game, and as you can see, I initially took quite a bit of pounding, and even I tried to shoot the other guy a punch in the face, a volley, a quick punch, a volley, a quick punch. So this is real boxing that we are playing on this device right now, because of the lack of many other games apparently, and because of the lack of a good data connection. But as is visible from this initial gaming test, as was visible, there were no frame rate drops, and it was all really clear and good. So we would just test the device on AnTuTu benchmark for you guys, so that you can have a lot of satisfaction, as we would run a verified AnTuTu benchmark test. And it's visible right now that the frames per second are in the range of 18, 20, 30, and it's really good. The score is really good in terms of frames per second that it manages on the AnTuTu 3D benchmark test. The visible frame rate was around 20, 30, 22.4, 25.6. So that's really great in terms of overall gaming performance. So hardcore gamers, you are in for a treat, because the device comes with the GPU, which is Mali T760 MP2 GPU at 700 megahertz, which is really great. The device has an internal storage of 16 GB, and as you can clearly see over here, that the device scored around a hoping score of 45,259, far beyond the OnePlus One, and in the range of the great devices like Asus Zenfone 2, Moto X2, and so this was a really great score in terms of overall raw performance and everything. And as the device has a 64-bit processor, so it works really great. We will now test the rear camera of this device in great detail. In terms of we will just shoot the texture in front of us, and apart from that we will also shoot the outdoor environments to give you a better idea about how much the camera clarity is. The device has a back camera of 13 megapixels, which is an autofocus dual LED dual tone flash, and it shoots a maximum resolution of 4128 into 3096 pixels. So the clarity of the wood on the front is really great, and you can see it. And camera samples will be uploaded soon on inspiredtorise.com. So this is a picture that we took of Abhishek Bhatnagar from Gadgets to Use, and this is also a picture that we took of the outside environment, little bit cloudy environment. So it also came out really good, and the color reproduction is genuine, true to the original source colors. So that was something that was really good about the camera. And apart from all of this, the device supports video recording up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. The secondary camera, as we already told you, is a 5 megapixel camera, and it supports Wi-Fi 802.11b/G/N all channels, and it comes with an internal storage of 16 gigabytes, out of which, as you can easily see over here, around 12 GB is available to the user, but we have already filled it up somewhat. And apart from that, it comes with FM radio and micro USB connectivity, and you can also enhance your storage up to 32 gigabytes more with the help of a micro SD card. And the device comes with various power saving options like power saver, GPU power saver, ultimate power saver, different kinds of power saving options. And the device comes with a battery life of 3100 mAh. So 3100 mAh is more than enough to get you through the day in case you are not a heavy gamer. For those people who are heavy gamer, you might expect a screen time of around 5 to 6 hours or 4 to 5 hours depending upon what type of games you play. And the display is really good. The display has a density of around 441 ppi, and the 401 ppi because the display size is 5.5 inches, and 1080 into 1920 full HD is the display resolution. And the UI that you can see over here is the Lenovo Vibe 2.5. And as you can as we opened the gallery just now, and these are some of the sample shots that other people took, and we would just play a small little audio around here. So this is the audio which we will play right now. The device comes with full Dolby Atmos 360-degree surround sound experience. So it is only available on headphones, but we will give you a short idea of how it actually sounds like. So that was all about the Dolby Atmos, which is actually only available to experience while you have your headphones on with the Lenovo K3 Note. And the overall build quality of this device is more than satisfactory for a device which would retail at a price of around 9999, which is around 10,000 rupees. And for a device which is this cheap, does it feel flimsy or does the quality feel bad? The answer would be no. The quality feels really great in hand. The device feels really great in hand. The only one con that this device might have is the colors on the display feel a little bit washed out, as opposed to many of the devices out there. For example, even the Moto E4G seems to have a better color saturation than the device over here, or maybe it's just the Lenovo Vibe UI which is making us feel like this. So who should buy this device? This device is for people who actually want to buy a device which is really great, a power-packed performer, has a good camera, has a good battery, under the price of 10,000 rupees. So it hits right the ball out of the park right under almost all circumstances, and for a really great price. This device is a really great offering by Lenovo, outsmarting even the Lenovo A7000. So this is Aitanaja from inspiredtorise.com, and you were watching our Lenovo K3 Note initial hands-on review impressions. And don't forget to comment whatever you think about this device. And the device is available in a lot of colors, like the yellow color, white color, and the black color, as well as you could see in our hands. And so the device feels really good in hand. It feels premium, and people who are looking to buy a good powerhouse budget smartphone should buy this device. And these are the small capacitive touch buttons. So folks, don't forget to like our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aitanaja from inspiredtorise.com signing off. Have a nice time, have a nice day.